Islanders, there's some buzz around the ship as everyone has kind of caught wind on this news from the federal government that COVID testing is set to end this weekend for international air travelers. People traveling into the United States via air, they're not going to have to be tested. Coming from Europe, coming from Cancun, traveling the world, no testing. And so many people have stopped me and said, what does this mean for cruising? This news was just announced 24 hours yesterday, and already we're starting to see cruise lines weigh in, share their opinion, and for the most part, they're getting one of those right there. Cruise lines and the CLIA, Cruise Line International Association, they're happy. But the question is, what does this mean for cruising? Let's talk about it right now on Island Time. A big happy Saturday to all you Islanders. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Island Time. I am your host, Derek, and I'm sitting here in the middle of an empty dining room on our last sea day aboard the Carnival Dream. We've had a great cruise, and let me first say this. Today is Amanda's birthday. Happy birthday, Amanda. All of you know and love her. Share your birthday wishes in the comment section below. She has a massage scheduled for this afternoon to celebrate her birthday. I'm going to take our oldest son, go play some putt-putt golf, and she's going to be pampered at the spa. Happy birthday, Amanda. Listen to this. We discuss cruise news all the time, right? That's why you're here. But sometimes cruise news interacts with things that I'm doing in reality. And literally right now, as we talk about testing and this change in testing from the federal government of testing getting back into the country for international air travel, Beckett, my oldest son right now, is being tested to get back really into the country. My oldest is unvaccinated right now, and he's got to be tested on the last sea day. So literally, Amanda's with him in the aft of the ship. He's being tested, and here I'm talking about COVID testing to get back into the country. I mean, it's what are the odds? Let's talk about this big news. Everyone is wondering, what does this news from the Biden administration mean when they say, hey, international air travelers don't have to test before they come back into the country? It's gaining traction. The CDC, everyone's looking to the CDC, right, to see, hey, what's going to happen to cruising. Cruise lines are already speaking out. Let's get to it right here. The Cruise Line International Association, it doesn't matter which brand you travel, they're in this CLIA. It's a collective bargaining group. It's a group that has a platform that fights for all cruise lines. And what's important for cruise lines, the CLIA believes now is the opportune moment to evaluate and reevaluate whether pre-cruise testing is still needed. How about that point? The CLIA coming out saying, yep, since we've done this with air travel, now is the time to reevaluate pre-cruise testing. That's the first time we've heard the CLIA, which represents cruise lines, come out and say that. Here's what they had to say. The official statement: as the CDC monitors the improving health landscape and works with airlines to support a smooth transition with lifting of the pre-arrival testing requirements, we believe a review of the pre-embarkation testing requirement for cruise travelers is also in order. That's an official request, right? I see that as an official request. Hey, here we are. Take a look at our requirements. Let us know what you can do. That is the request. The thing is, they're not the only ones speaking out. John Paget of Princess Cruises had this to say: this is a tremendous development that allows our guests to travel more easily and without stress throughout Europe, and as well as experience our Alaskan cruises that conclude in a Canadian port. You have to remember that cruise lines are operating cruises internationally, and that U.S. travelers are testing before they go to Europe. They're cruising in Europe, and they have to be tested before they come back. And some people don't want to do that. Maybe they're afraid they're going to be stuck in Europe. So cruise lines are saying this is going to help our bookings. This is going to help us. Princess is not the only one to come out and support this. Holland America has done the same thing. Carnival Corporation in general has come out and shared a statement and said, hey, we support this. We like this. We might want to take the next step and look at this pre-embarkation testing that all of us are subjected to right now. Carnival Corporation said this: there have been several news reports that the U.S. government will announce today that it is lifting the pre-departure COVID-19 testing requirements for inbound air travelers to the United States effective Sunday, June 12th. If the news reports are accurate, which they are, this is welcome news, a very positive step that will greatly stimulate and encourage much more willingness for international travel. They go on to continue to support this. And really the question is now, will the CDC look at pre-embarkation testing? We know that the CDC traditionally has been a little bit tougher on the cruise industry than the airline industry, the hotel industry. But will they take this plea from the CLIA and from all these major bigwigs of corporations? And I want to ask you, do you think this is the time to do so? Is this the time now to say, hey, let's look at it. Let's look at pre-embarkation testing. Are you comfortable with cruising without embarkation testing? That's what I want to know. Share your thoughts and your comments in the comments section below right here. We hope you enjoyed the content today. If so, give us a thumbs up. We'll see everyone in the comments tomorrow. And while you're down there, be sure again to wish Amanda a very happy birthday. Islanders, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow right here on Island Time.